Hello, my name is Saul Rosenberg, and 6 years ago today, as I was taking my annual walk through the hood, I was kidnapped. I'm here to share my joy. So, I took my wife and children through our annual walk through the ghetto. It's what we like to do during Christmas time, right? So, we're walking through the ghetto, and I was kidnapped. My wife and children, they all ran away. None of them helped me. They just all left. And I was just sitting there, and they took me back to this crack house. And I don't know what the heck was going on. And all of a sudden, I was kicked hard several times in the esophagus. I could not speak for nearly 40 minutes. There was this other guy. He was tied up next to me. And all he kept saying was, "Does anybody care if I smoke my cigarettes? Does anybody care if I smoke my cigarettes?" That's all he kept saying. And I kept telling him, "You don't have cigarettes, sir. We're being kidnapped." But all he kept saying was, "Does anybody care if I smoke my cigarettes?" So, eventually, they came back in. They took off their belts and they whipped me, and they made me clean the dinner plates that they just had. After the dinner plates were cleaned, they took me back up to the room, and I stayed there for another half hour. They came back in and they punched me in the jaw 4 times. This is the hardest part. All of a sudden, my wife and my children went to the window and started making faces at me. They had set me up. And then they left. And the hoodlums came up to me again, and they were about to beat me. And with my last breath, I muttered these words. "Oh!" They ran away like I was some sort of Nicaraguan king. I was free. I untied the man next to me, bought him his cigarettes, and we were gone. And ever since then, I wear my hood all the time to remind myself of my experience in the hood.